I'm in the corner. Oh, thank you. Ba ba da da ba da da bum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 ba da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Hello, fellow cravers. It's me, GD, your favourite shapeshifting anomaly here, and welcome. It's Thursday, the 18th of April, 2024. You can feel the weekend. It's just over there. Can you see it? It's just over there in the corner. I mean, it's like a day away and a bit, but it's there. It's over there. But yes. Hi everybody. I hope everyone has also had a great week so far. I mean, what have I done so far this week? I think myself, technically I've done one stream. Had Gemma do one the other day. She kind of had her moving debut. Hope she seems really happy with herself at the moment. So she'll probably calm down for a bit, which is great. But yes, today we are going to be playing the Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe Edition, by the way. So I played it a long time ago. I've ended up restarting the whole game again from the start. I miss the game a lot. One of my favorite games because I loved actually having the argument back and forth with the narrator. Going back to my root of loving that back and forth bouncing with the game, and those kind of games that I love the most. But before that, we have got some other bits and pieces to do, and that is first of all to talk about what day is today, everybody. But today it is, we're going to start from the top this time instead of walk all the way down. It's National Exercise Day. It's National Velociraptor Awareness Day. Be aware of velociraptors out there, people. They are dangerous. It's International Amateur Radio Day. International Day for Monuments and Sites, like the Taj Mahal, I guess. It is College Student Grief Awareness Day. It's National Auctioneers Day. It is also Pet Owners Independence Day. Poem in Your Pocket Day. It's World Heritage Day. National High Five Day. National Columnist Day, National Lineman Appreciation Day, National Animal Cracker Day, but more importantly, is National Piñata Day. Yes, I should have played Viva Piñata today. Oh well. They'll probably have another one in the year, knowing them, more than likely. But yes, that's what days it is today. Oh, sorry about Avery. That was weird. Right, but yes, today we are going to be playing Stanley Parable. I'm going to go and argue with another British guy. But before that, we of course got to turn down the beautiful background music loop of Luigi's Mansion theme, the Trap remix. I hope you enjoyed that. And let's go over to the main scene. I have my corner. I have my corner. This is my little corner. So, hopefully the sound is working. I don't know if there's any sound. We'll have English subtitles. Because I feel like subtitles are important. I'm just going to do a quick reset, actually. Just to cover our backs on this. 1 second. Where is it? Console. Deactivate and activate. I have a feeling that hopefully there's sound. Oh, there is sound, I can hear it now. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? Technically, yes, I have. Thank you for asking. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I mean, it's already there for me, which is good. Please enter your current time. So it is 8. It'll be 21 by the time we get there into it. 8:21. Wait, have I got to go all the... Oh, I do. Oh God, I think I did do that. 3, 2, 1. Bah. There you go. Why did you need to know my time? No, accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Thank you. You are playing the Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition, which just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Right, so yeah, let's begin the game. So this is going to be interesting. If no one's actually played this game, why have you not played?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hey.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He
Yes.
sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
Buttons often.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk,
Right.
telling him what buttons to push,
Okay.
how long to push them,
Right.
in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley read
seems it.
every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was he really though? Did he
And
really?
then one day, something
Yeah.
very peculiar happened.
Oh, what?
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh no,
Something he would never quite forget.
he will forget.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he
Right.
realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Oh.
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This
But someone said hi.
isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Okay.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I mean, this is a very nice... I guess we're just... Hello? Is there anybody here? It's me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. I mean, I want to press buttons first.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-worker.
You never know. They might be hiding behind the desks. Just something like a way for me to climb on a desk or something. Oh, what's this? You know, we'll just follow as the instructions say first. I mean, it's quite bright out there. Still nobody's here. Even in that room, which is weirdly... Why do we have windows like this? Is this normal for an American office? It's normal for an office in general, actually. I hate Mondays. We know that feeling. Hello?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Which way's left? This one. This door. Go through this door. Okay. It's nice that this nice guy and this guy is telling me what to do. Oh, it's an office.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Do not alter about
In
consult more.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Oh, it's an office party. What's... The office is to pre-review of weekly review. And the... Okay. That's legal. It's legal on that day. Everything's legal. What's that say? Don't tell 432 about our meeting. But am I 432? Why does no one want to tell me about the meeting? Why is it taking 2 hours? Target push for funding for R&D of of a new coffee machine. Standardized graphics 40 times wide. Get Chris out of the broom closet. It's still ongoing. Huh? What are you doing for the future? Spring break. Uh-oh. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time every day with no expectation of promotion. How to solve a dispute with a co-worker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other co-workers. Resent co-workers for not supporting it. Using slides to show that employees that... Let me read them. Make sure the slides has slick blue graphics and a headliner. Steady. I'm GD. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Thank you. That's because I am an anomaly. Thank you for telling me this. Number of slides on the slide. There's a lot of slides. Not that many slides, but there's a lot of charts. A lot of charts on this. There's a lot of charts and slides. Which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Oh, look at all those charts. Oh, rate of the increase in graphs per slide. Oh no, no more. Please, I'm begging, stop. Boss appreciation minute. Top 20 things you love about your boss. Technically, I'm my own boss. I like my hair. Solving interpersonal conflict. I am a conflict. I will conflict it. I saw a boat. Okay, what's this? I can't even push a sign over. I'm gonna push a sign over. Huh? It's the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
This is a nice broom closet. Oh my god. My secret broom closet.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
What's wrong with
reason to still be here?
It's a nice broom closet though. You gotta love this. I mean, you got a wrench, you got a spanner, you got duct tape.
It's baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
You got
doing anything.
Is that supposed to be a saw?
If there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What's up there? That is a mystery. Is that a screwdriver? What kind of screwdriver?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'm doing nothing.
I'm not doing nothing.
Hey, please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Well, I'm looking at the stuff that's on the shelves. These are some really interesting stuff. Look, see, the spanner. Where are you ever going to see a spanner in a game?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
I know.
It said Stanley walked past the broom closet.
Yeah.
At least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Yeah, but
I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, I mean, like I said, that is a nice looking wrench. You got to appreciate the wrench. No?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
Why are you making me sound?
Find this concerning.
Why are you making me sound like I'm from up north? Hey.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really. And he got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Stop calling me.
Drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Hey, I am not addicted to hookers. And maybe drugs.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Am I?
Did his broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen.
Oh.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
I'm not dead.
Fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
I'm not human.
Indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
I mean, the species.
Move their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video games.
But I'm not.
So that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
I'm not.
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I'm not But the wrench. It's a very nice looking wrench. Hey, you know I'm still alive in here, right? Oi! Narrator voice thing.
Second player.
I'm not a second player, it's the same player!
Guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
You know what? Screw you.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
Whoa!
Fungus? Look,
hey,
you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
I mean, this is a really nice looking wrench. Anyone else want to take control? Is it raining? No, just everything's. I mean, you got. Is that supposed to be cable? Can I can't Well, that's a cable on the floor, or is it just a pipe? I think that's just a pipe. It's a very nice looking pipe. The cardboard. You would have thought someone would have cleaned that spot by now. Why is it every time, you know, like in a janitor's closet, why is there like that one spot where there's cardboard on the floor and it's wet? And it's like, why is it constantly wet in that one particular spot? And why has nobody ever fixed it? Because it's got to be water coming from the ground by this stage. No way is someone spilling, unless there's something like at the beginning of each day, the janitor just goes in there and just pours a little bit of water on the ground, because there's one spot that has to be constantly wet all the time. It just is. It's like every janitor's closet, there's that one particular spot that is wet, and it is always covered by cardboard. And it's not just normal cardboard, it's a cardboard box from a delivery that still has the address on it. Anyway, if I go back in, I think he's given up talking to me now, hasn't he? Yeah. I think he's gave up on me as well. Can I go back? No, okay. I can still open the door. I close the door. Okay, let's keep going. Right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Seriously, I don't have a boss. I'm not Stanley! What is this then? There's always a locked room. Oh, nice office. Ooh, toilet. Executive. Ooh, fancy, what's this? I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. Oh. Extreme bathrooms. Time with a clock. What's bathroom actually? Okay. What was with this computer? Tap 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 tap. Ah. Hello? Hello? Is anybody here?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Can I have this wine? So I wasn't paying attention to you, what? Oh, I'm sorry. What's in here?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
2704.
2845.
What? Oh, I get it. It's the time. 20:38.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh. Can I continue playing with the... Fee. Wait, what's it's 8. Oh, 8. And that's just booze. Boob. 6666. Hee. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Narrator's getting a little bit annoyed with me. What's in here? Oh. No.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I do.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
It's
Why
gas.
did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh. Hello?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I mean, it's an escape path. Yeah, we'll go this way. This seems safe. Very safe. I mean, nothing safe than a huge dark room. Button.
The lights rose in an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I guess not. Let's see. Oh, camera. Oh.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
Remember when I got fired?
Employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Which one am I again? Two, 3, 2. It's all fuzzy up there. There's a lot of desks. No, he's been fired over there. So many people have been fired.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Nay.
It was unthinkable.
Nay.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Maybe.
He truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes, I'd be blind.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What are you on about? I don't want to play with the controls. Why won't you let me play? Oh, okay. Still not questioning where is everybody? That's my question here. Where is everyone?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
By pressing the giant on button.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah!
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yeah.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Oh?
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example,
Oh, I do.
I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode.
No.
The entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
That's it.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
2.
Time to talk about you.
We don't need to talk.
Where we're going. What all this means. I barely know where to start.
3.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
That would be helpful, yes.
Solace before you're obliterated.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
What?
I erased them.
Why?
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this
what's this?
of the story. Sometimes,
Oh, you jammy little
I
bastard.
simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
Press 1.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Where's 4?
Only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right
There's
now?
4.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean,
well, yeah.
you, running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Yes.
Won, solved? Do
Yes.
you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
Why?
Here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
You know, we could sort this through.
Blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me,
Do all the screens say the same thing?
Of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in.
They do. This is getting very shaky. My hands are feeling shaky still. Ugh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
There's some kind of chair that I could climb onto. Right. How do I get into the void? Oh, wait. I can talk. Let me get my foot bloody door, okay? It's one input received. Right. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he opened the door on his left.
Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Don't care.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, I do.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do, actually. I've heard it's very blue. Look how blue it is.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I mean, can I get a drink?
Yes, really worth it being here in the room.
I went in.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
It's so expensive for a soda. Just a thought here. $1.25, or is it in Canadian dollars?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I mean, it is expensive. That's a nice clock. It's wrong, but it's a nice clock.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I don't think it's trying to send me a message, but thank you for letting me know that you're trying to send me a message. I'm master of the coffee table. I claim this coffee table in the name of the anomaly.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
What's in here? Ooh. stuff.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I was. That's the question. Renee for. That's room here. A2. What's this? Warning, do not jump from cargo lift while in motion. Your penalty of jumping off cargo lift. That's a lot of money.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oh?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
You tried to kill me in the last one!
Trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Okay.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Wait, who's her?
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself.
Oh?
Put your work aside to let her back into your life.
Her?
She's been waiting.
Has she? How'd you know about her? Mr. Narrator voice man person. It's a dark doorway. Huh. Oh.
That's her, Stanley.
Is it?
You need to be the one to do this. To
Do
reach
I?
out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay, I will.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness.
What?
Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? Actually, chose incorrectly.
Yeah, I've unplugged the phone.
It was possible.
Well, there's a plug.
Double check.
There's definitely there's a plug here. I unplugged it.
Definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone, taken to his apartment where he finds his wife.
Right.
To pledge themselves to one another.
Okay.
Comes in, fade to white.
Right.
No
Credits. Okay.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
But there's a plug.
How is that even possible?
The plug.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't
Plug.
understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a
I
second.
unplugged it.
Did I just see... No,
What?
that's not possible. I
What?
can't believe it.
What?
How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh no, he's caught on.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long.
It's only been a little bit.
More wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's
Well,
as if you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol.
I mean,
real-world decision-making.
it was only a plug.
Grasp the severity of the situation.
So-
I
so-
don't have that kind of risk.
But I mean, seriously.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment.
No,
so
no.
I can educate you properly on.
No! Don't stop the game! Don't stop the game! Don't stop the game!
Observe this helpful instruction.
I don't know. Don't make me do an instruction.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Hypothetical real
A machine
person.
that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Was that
Or you
cricket?
could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself
Fish!
with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Oh,
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision.
I mean, that's how you clip ties.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Okay.
You make more than 8, less, and finally, if you
Yeah.
begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Oh.
The feeling should subside.
Okay.
This time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Right.
Ah, welcome back.
I
I've noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. Not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago.
What's
Let's
that
see
one?
what the correct thing to do would have been. This
Okay.
way, please.
Go through. Okay. Is that room safe, by the way? Just worried about the room now. Oh, it's here. Oh, we come back here again. Oh, why is there a... Oh, there's an actual barrier. Okay. Is this thing...
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly
I can't.
halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. There's gotta be a way out or something. I don't. So I'm guessing I'm going back on myself. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Okay. I mean, everything seems normal, I guess. Nothing's broke, which is a positive. See?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
The real world. Okay, this is a very long corridor, by the way.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This door.
No! Why did you do that?
Oh.
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction, so we're not too late.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh, that's clipping. That's clipping. That's not good. That's not good. I'm sorry. I'm not good with directions. It's still quite bad down there. It's still quite bad down there. Oh no, I broke it. I think I broke the game. I mean, is it safe down here? Things seem safe right here. Nothing's broke. See, everything's fine. Oh,
it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Whoa, calm down.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about
look, it was an accident.
Like so much garbage. It's worthless.
It's not worthless. It's still look.
Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
Look, it's not that bad. See, look, there's a door.
Forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I
mean,
live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
Look, we just breathe it.
I have to shut the game down.
You don't have to shut the game down.
I have to.
No, you don't. Oh.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. with you.
This is not good.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Look, I didn't do it on purpose.
Funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Okay, calm down.
Even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
No, technically.
Story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect.
No, last time...
So hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll... All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Wait.
Right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors...
We've been here before.
His left.
That doesn't sound healthy. So if I go for the left, will it... still fix?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Shut my bloody closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Okay, it's
office.
not letting me go down either. Okay. Okay, this is odd.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Okay, I can do this.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here. Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
I can't
You
speak.
didn't hear me, did you?
No?
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial...
I can't. Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115.
Fine, you're not going to do it?
I'm
but
doing it!
It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
The door looks horrible.
This one single thing for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley
Oh, come on. Why don't you marry Stanley then?
to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
Because I wanted to.
You know, you could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way?
Because you told me to.
To me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
What's happening?
the door on his left.
Hello?
Stanley? Hello?
Hello?
Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Stanley?
Is everything all right?
Well, again?
This is important.
Hey.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Don't do it.
Choose.
Don't do it.
Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
I feel bad now.
I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there?
I'm here.
Into this, Stanley, are you there?
I'm feeling bad.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Oh.
You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
So we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
What?
Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks?
You just said 5 clicks.
Suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I can try it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Okay.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
No. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
20 clicks, door 417. 20 clicks, door 417. Door 417. Where's door 417? Door 417. Ah, here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. 437. That's 7. 28. 6.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Door 415.
415.
Or so.
10 clicks. Got it. 415. 415. 415. Oh.
Now, back to door number 437.
Let's go. 437. 437. 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know,
The copy machine.
The copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling. I think we're getting somewhere.
417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419's desk.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that.
Yeah,
All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. 416. Which one's 417? 417. Where's 416? Where's 416? Oh. 416. Where's this? Where's 416? Is that supposed to be doing? Oh. Right.
We've almost got it.
Yes.
Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Let's go to the coffee machine. Run.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did it.
Did it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that felt amazing.
It did actually, yes.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley.
Yeah,
Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
I think we've done well. We've done really well. Oh.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
It's quite nice here.
Take a minute just to drink it all in. Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Then in that case, we'll continue.
Cool.
Now, here comes the real question.
Oh, yeah?
What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Have taken the same idea, but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer. Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Would it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time.
Yeah.
If the other option is even longer. How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration?
Probably a while.
Rich, perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one.
What if that was the option?
What do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
Okay.
So if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not.
Oh.
In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Is he actually... Okay. Is he actually leaving me in? Is he left me in limbo? I think he's actually left me in limbo. Hey. I don't know what's going on anymore. Have I actually got to restart it? I think he's actually making me stay here, isn't he? I hate that he's made me do that. So I'm gonna do it again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Back out the window!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
I hate it here now.
We take a minute just to drink it all in. Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. Just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Wait, what?
There once was a man named Stanley.
Wait, what?
Who people considered so manly.
Okay.
The truth must be told. He was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
What does that mean?
What Stanley liked most was buttons.
Buttons are nice.
He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Okay.
He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Wait, you call me stupid?
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yeah.
That didn't even rhyme.
You too will become quite unbearable.
That was quite sweet, actually. Are you singing again? Or are we just here with some... You're just now playing the guitar. Is this class as a Spanish guitar? I guess so. Doop 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 doo. But you are just literally playing the same song over and over again. Yes. He's making me... Okay, I'll go. Dude.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, we'll go through the right again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Nope.
just to admire it.
No. I'm ignoring the light. Look, watch.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Yeah.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Yeah.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, yeah, why not?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What's this? Where am I going?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Nope.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
I mean, I've got no other choice, so we might as well go left.
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay. Go right then instead.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What
I don't know. You're the one with the script.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
Yep.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, lights. I've got hiccups now too. And, oh, wait.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
I'll close my eyes.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. Story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
Okay.
Top. All of his co-workers were gone.
Yep.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Save energy, people. It's not in the content anymore. Right.
When Stanley... Wait.
Wait.
What? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
There's more doors.
Change. Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Exactly. I had my eyes closed.
Here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh.
I'll say it.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just...
Yeah?
Do we need to restart the game again?
I don't know.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Wait.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? He decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Monitors off. Power safe. Power safe. There we go. Right. And,
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Let's turn off that screen. There you go. I thought I missed something.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
What?
The story. Here it comes.
Okay.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. Oh, this is not the story.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Yeah, it did.
Is that correct?
It is, yeah.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
What?
You win!
Yay!
I know you put in a lot of hard work.
Yeah, I did.
And it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Okay.
No, you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I try.
People win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Is that a line?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Trademarked.
Follow the line. How simple is that?
Yeah, I could do this. So we just follow in the line, I guess. No monitors are on this time because you know that the book. See, there's a monitor on. It bugs me. I bet there's some in here. So it's the same bloody monitor as well. I bet. Is yours off? Yours better be off. Is yours off? Yours is never off. Okay. What happens if we go this way?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay. We'll leave it to the line. I mean, the line's telling me to go through here. Oh, if that monitor's on. He's playing cards, for crying out loud.
You see, the line knows where the story is.
Does it?
We're in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Okay.
Here's a thought.
What?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Okay.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence.
Well, of course, yeah.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office,
Is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Well,
does that mean I'm part of it too?
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hey, question marks. Wee wee. Office number 6. What's in here? Open. Peer reviews, okay. Oh, that's a lot. Was that me? Is that me? Wait a minute,
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's a very nice looking fern. I missed the music. Can I have the music back on after I've finished studying the fern? That is a nice looking fern. I give that. That is a nice looking fern. Anyway, where were we? Let's go. Can I have the music back, please?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Where's it taking me now? Oh, wait. No, it's still going. It went through some paper, but yeah, it's still going. It's still going.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
But... So are we following the line again?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why don't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, we can try. Our own little adventure.
Yes, this is exciting.
Exactly.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path.
I'm not Stanley, but okay.
Anything. What do you want our story to be?
Minecraft.
Get wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I don't know. You come up with an idea. You're the narrator. You're the one who writes the stories.
Oh, no, you again. Stan,
Go through.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay, we'll just ignore it. We're ignoring it. We're ignoring you, line. Yep, no. No bother. No bother telling us where we're going. Where are you going? Oh, he's gone back through the roof. He wants me to go through the roof. But,
a choice. We get to make a decision. From here,
right.
The story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Okay.
Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Right.
Another victory for logic.
Yay, logic.
Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I'm enjoying the circle. Okay. Here we are. Oh.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's a one giant ending? Am I supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Find the line again.
Determined?
Not true.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what?
Yeah.
Am I just supposed to forget?
Stanley attempts to play destroy, but prevented.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall.
Find the line again.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game.
Oh, well.
Do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean...
Did you break it?
Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Did you reset it?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What's that noise?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map.
No, we're not doing this again.
And realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video games.
No, no.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
Nothing will break me.
I can be happy forever.
Exactly.
I will be happy.
Happy.
He waited. Hours passed. Then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Yeah.
Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Close that one off. I'm gonna off. Ooh. No, we don't want to. Do we? I feel like we've still got stuff to do here. Wait, someone.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I've done that enough by now.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What's down here?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
No.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my
I was crazy once.
blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
Nothing makes logical
As he pondered
sense.
this, he began to make other strange observations.
Not what?
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Oh my.
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
No.
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He
What?
just hadn't found the words for it.
What?
I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief, Stanley felt, to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Of course.
His co-workers weren't actually gone.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Yeah.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
Yes.
To go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
I mean, I don't.
He imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh no, this.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared.
Oh.
It was so much fun. and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
What's that?
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Wait a minute, he's got a point.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Oh no.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
Stop reading my thoughts.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility?
Why am I listening to a voice in my head?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Yeah.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Yeah, the
How
magical
else would
stars.
the voice explain all that?
Yeah, explain it,
This
voice.
was a part of himself too.
Yeah, tell me, voice.
Surely, if he could just...
Wait.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
How?
That this was a dream.
How?
So he closed his eyes gently,
Okay.
and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Wake up.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me
Yes.
continue pushing the buttons.
I want to push the buttons. Please.
That's all I want.
All I want is pushing
I want
buttons.
my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Yeah.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Yes. Playing games.
My life is normal.
Yes.
I am normal.
Ah.
Everything will be fine.
Mm.
I am okay.
Yes.
Stanley began screaming.
I'm still here.
Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Oh dear.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Can you hear the voice in your head?
Comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this.
Good for you, Morella.
It was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
So did I die?
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now.
I'm gonna keep hearing a fan outside. It's upstairs, I'm guessing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Guess
entered
which one
the
I'm going?
door on his left.
Is it upstairs?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep, up I go. Just saying, because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. That's that one. What's that noise?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ta-da! Let's go. We're going. We're going.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, he didn't.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I escaped it.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Okay.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator.
Wait, what?
Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Yeah. Who are you?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Science.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Yeah. Ooh. It's my office. What's this? The office layout. Then I went through the escape bit over there. Go through there, go through there. The corridor. The pacing to the open section was important to get right. The corridor has to be moved and altered to make sure the player reached the 2 doors in good time. Okay. There we go. And the 2 doors. So the 2 open doors were the very first concrete play piece of Stanley Parable's design. This one was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it. And you got to choose the office buttons. Oh, oops. Oh. Oh, look, credits. Kevin Bright. Okay. Kevin Brighting is the narrator. Nice. There's credits everywhere. You gotta appreciate people who do this. Actually, I do wonder, you know, who actually made this game? It was. Crows. Check. What else have they done? So I feel like they must have done something else more than just this. Nice box. The maintenance room, yeah. Printer. Nice printer. This room's in here. Appreciate the space. This is basically a museum of the game. Boss's office. And a clock. What's here? Ooh. The underground facility.
Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible? Then he pushed the number 4.
And the voice of narrator record dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used.
Jumped in the river.
What was that river?
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Well, in that case, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Congratulations. You did it. I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so...
I appreciate his work. Freedom ending. Oh, a tree. Countdown desk. It's from early version of the countdown ending. The monitor room elevator. Oh. What's this room? This is the Zending. An early version of the end known as the Zending, which is eventually caught and merged with another part of the game. Ooh, interesting. Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents a full version of the ending and thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. Oh. options. Okay. They had levers. There's no pause. Wait. What time we had that only ended when the player restarted the escape menu. Escape menu, unfortunately. Very few players realised this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Okay. Ooh, fan. Trailers. Teaser trailers over the course of the game development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. Fire! Personal informed views that he is. Oh, I remember that, yeah. Apartment timer. What's this one? The meeting room. Yeah, option 1. So first choice, you had this. So option 1, one doorway to maintenance in the lounge. Oh, it's supposed to be in the lounge at one point. Should have to the confusion ending. Yeah. Two options. 2 doorways to maintenance. So you had either you could go through straight away through that way and then go that. One option, but it was just go through the disobey. On the fast track. Okay. And then what about this? Event. Chair in the corner. The office. Oh, this is where I was earlier. Warzone? I don't remember a Warzone. Alright, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on the battlefield fighting aliens. Action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. Realized shortly after starting the build, it was too jokey and on the nose with the tone of the game. But some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters. I mean, there's nothing wrong about making fun of them sometimes. Okay. What's this? Narrator's emails. Pixif, narrator, how do you stay in shape? Are you gay? I appreciate the previous Stanley game, the work of art. It's from art. So let me go shop and I hope it will have a fine selection of dessert booze. Chris? Okay. So he was asking the narrator these questions. This is where we came from here. Guess I'm going up here. Down here. Stanley's office. Oh, so I had different design plans. Is that the... Oh, nice. What's that? Oh, this is the thingy room again. Guessing we're going down here. Why are you laughing?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
What are you on about?
How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay, did I just turn...
Can you see how much they need one another?
No.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Wait, am I back?
To me, you can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game.
How do you know it was a PlayStation?
Forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Ow. I let time choose. I'm the bad guy in all of this. Wahaha.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Let's just get it for a quick
When
one.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think it's going through this way, isn't it?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So, design a toilet now. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Money crisp.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Shut up.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments.
No.
Calming New Age music.
This is what I get for rushing. This is my own fault. I know it's my own fault. I should have calmed down.
Soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Ba ba da da ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, he did.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place
Come on.
hold?
Come on.
To himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
4-2 something.
the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Weird lift.
His emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it.
I refuse.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Ta-da.
Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Was it even possible?
Uh,
He truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I've been told not to think about it.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this...
Stanley got bored and pressed the button.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Dead.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but
I see a tree.
perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go,
On the
what
building.
to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation,
No!
immense possibility of the new path before him.
That's a lot of hills.
It was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
No!
And Stanley was happy.
Do I look happy to you? And then it was all a dream. Because now he's back in the office again. Uh-oh. Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. Let's go back on again. I hate that one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I have no idea, but I feel like we should ignore it. Oh. Okay.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Okay. Oh.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yes.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world
happy
over.
face.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
I know, it does.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
I'm surprised you don't know anything about it, Mr. Narrator.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special.
It's a
I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Is this elevator made out of wood?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving some? Here we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. More content.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
It's only a lift.
Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Okay, let's go. And it's got his dash gun all over again.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I think we're down to the amount of jumps, though.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new.
No, there's got to be more. There's got to be more.
Else, right?
Exactly.
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley,
Hey.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Hey, it's your game.
Elevators and jumping.
Yeah.
Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is
I mean,
new content,
have you seen
I'll
Fortnite?
just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable
Please don't.
Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good.
Okay, let's do it.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
What is platform, I guess? And, oh, wait. What's that?
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fanbase rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed
Wait,
on?
wait, does it? Oh god, it does! Okay, I love that one of them is do not play it for 10 years.
Infuriated, and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Is it, yeah, it's X now, unfortunately.
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations.
I mean, we've got a
Stick
whiteboard.
with me. Why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Okay.
No frills, No gimmicks.
Okay.
Just you and me having a great time together like
I like that.
always.
Yeah. Do I still get to keep my jumps?
Friend?
I'm up for it. Let's do it. Something's not right here. Narrator.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
Wait.
I want to show you something.
Oh, I want to see what's...
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who
Whoa! That does look.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, for calling me a duck, I'm going through the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
Don't
room,
care.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Do not care.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's a nice lounge.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
It's the plant.
Grace, its subtle charm.
It's the plant.
No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Wait, what?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
It'll go straight ahead.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Well,
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Right.
Stanley walked through the red door.
The blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms,
that bridge over there?
developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah, it was.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Ooh.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh. Huh?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion?
Oh,
No?
oh.
level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings. Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Oh.
Let's take a look.
Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Got news at the top. It's only 2 seconds. How did he do in 2 seconds? Oh. That's not me. That isn't me. 7 hours. Wait, what? Some friends will help. Our friends are. Screw you! Did you know 21% escape to the intro sequence? Percent player chose the blue door. Some Stanley. How? Dead Brett is obviously ranked. This is you. Wait, I'm being by a dead brat.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh?
Now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No, I don't mind. Let's do it.
Boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the
that's a
demands
baby.
of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Okay.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
That sounds.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
A little bit of A and B.
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Huh?
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Oh.
Hey, since my game was so awful, why don't I play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
I've played this game. This is Firewatch.
What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
Wait, what?
For some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Whoa.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Oh yeah, you get blocked by the propane tanks. Honestly, a dangerous place to put it.
Oh no. No, it can't
What?
be.
What?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off.
No, run for it. Oh.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Thank heavens we avoided it.
Become a tower defense.
Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Okay.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
What are you thinking?
Okay, I think this will be just the thing. Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you
This
would
is
get
Rocket
lost
League.
there. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
It's sports ball.
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Sports ball.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Whoa.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Ooh.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought.
I think I'm winning.
I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sport.
It might do.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm
rolling.
a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Wait, what? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah!
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Watching to roll.
Is this a real video?
Goal!
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right.
Oh,
Your
wait.
little fun comes to an
My
end.
balls!
This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm
Bye-bye.
See how you'd like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're
not a
the
kid.
one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Bye. You could have left me with one ball. I still have no legs.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh no.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. We still have so much...
Oh. Oh no. Where am I now? This place isn't creepy. I think I'm in the back rooms. Someone forgot to pay the electricity bill. Wait, is that the choice stores? Oh, it is. There's a light here. So, oh, it's my room.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
In my own room.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. I think this might be a good place to end it. For now. We might do some more of this next week. We'll see how I feel. But let's switch over to the main screen. 1 second. Get back in my little position. Okay. There we go. Music's back as well. Right, so there you have it. That is it for tonight. We had some fun with the narrator. I miss the guy so much. It's a great way to end it with him saying he will be back. He will be. He will, of course, be back. But when? That's depending. But of course, before that, we have got to talk about what we've got plans for the rest of this week. So here you have it. This is our schedule for the week. So of course we are back on Saturday, 2:30 AM British Summer Time with the Portal Pals. We're going to be playing Monster Road Trip, and then on Saturday also 9 PM British Summer Time, Baldur's Gate 3 with VVQ. Yes, me and Vivi are joining forces again on that day. Of course, our streams: twitch.tv/GW2007. youtube.com/CraveYourGames, where our VODs and our premieres. Talk about premieres. We're Open Roads coming out tomorrow, 5 PM British Summer Time. Come and join us for that. And we had, of course, Murder by Numbers come out yesterday. Of course, any changes to the schedule, or when the schedule comes out, you can find out about that at GDW2007 on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And when we go live, when the premieres go live, at Crave Your Game. And of course, one more thing before we go, we have got a Discord channel. Yes, we do. We have Discord. Where is the link? There it is. Just do this, do that. Link. There you go. Yes. Join us on our, what's it called, Discord, where we will be doing something next week. So keep an eye out for that. For it is the Anomalies Day on Saturday next week. So please keep an eye out for that. But yeah, that is it. That is it for tonight. Thank you everyone for joining me, as always. For those on Twitch, of course, we're going to go and raid. Who's on at the moment? 4hit's playing Kirby. Is it just 4hit on at the moment? Do a quick refresh. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, we're going to go and send you guys over to the 4hit, guys. Playing Kirby in an amazing mirror at the moment. So go and say hi to them from us. But again, thank you for joining me. I have been GD, your favourite shapeshifter anomaly. And of course, until the next time, as always, to be continued. Good night, everybody. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam.